Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, no. Lovely, of course. Post market wrap up on this Friday, March 3rd, 2023. Let's talk. I'm laughing. I almost don't even know where to start. All right, let's start off with the market real quick. Can everybody hear me okay? I hope you can. Okay. So we got a nice rally here on Wall Street. Okay, just perfect. Did you notice what happened to the relative strength of the dollar today? Kind of completely reversed. We finished negative about 0.45% on the Dixie. The US 10-year yield fell below 4%, and the MMRI dropped. I mean, we're still way above 250. We're sitting at 257, but this was enough. Actually, yeah, kind of. This was enough to spark a little rally on Wall Street. Okay, all well and good. Fantastic. Let's all clap our hands and just be all giddy and everything else. Sure, that's just fine here. Um, I can't. It's just too much. People really is. Does that mean that the market has capitulated? Does it mean we should all go out and start buying up everything right now because it's on sale? How about no? That's not at all what's going on here. Let's put another perspective on this for every one of you lovely people that are here. In the last 10 lovely trading days, the S&P 500 finished positive 3 days out of 10. Now, this is no reason to get giddy or spray your shorts or anything like that. Oh, no. And look, I've been explaining and we've discussed right here that, we need to, in my opinion, okay, you're all entitled to your own, but in Greg Mannarino's view, I believe for now, okay, until we start to see a reversal in this global bond market sell-off that's getting a little bit of attention here on the mainstream today, flipping through Bloomberg, Fox Business, CNBC. Once this reverses, then maybe we could start thinking about adding to our long positions, buying more stocks. I'm talking about keepers here. You want to trade this market? That's fine. I was in and out of like 10 trades today. Did okay. Anyway, with that, there's no reason at all, in my view, to be dreaming about, thinking about, fantasizing about, adding to long positions until we see some stability here in the debt market, which is a ticking freaking time bomb and it's ticking ladder. Okay, just fantastic and lovely. Now, I want to talk more about that, but let's just go back here to the market. So again, rally in the stock market, third day in 10 for the S&P 500 to finish positive. Oh, how fantastic that is. And as I said, 10-year yield dropped, relative strength of the dollar fell, MMRI came down to 257. All right. Cryptocurrency is getting hit pretty good. Bitcoin just over 22,000. Gold and silver catching a bid. Crude oil catching a bid. Natural gas up over 8% today. You know what I'm going to tell you? Commodities, people, are going to be the place to be moving forward, period. You want exposure. If you want to get long anything in this market right now, you want to look for a bargain here. Again, I put out at least 2 publications in my free newsletter, link in the description of the video, for anybody who wants to get exposure to commodities. And there's a whole list of commodities. There's 2 lists, 2 separate papers I wrote up of exchange traded funds, which will give you exposure to commodities. Each one is structured in a slightly different way. Okay, if you don't want to do that, get these. Can you see these? Yes, I think you will get the picture here. Anyway, so let's talk about this $1 trillion that has been pumped into the market since the first of this year. We're talking just over the past couple of months here. Central banks collectively have pumped $1 trillion into this market. Now, how many of you? Now, if you want to verify what I'm telling you, just let your fingers do the walking. There's a nice article about this Market Watch posted it. How central banks, although you see, central banks talk out of both sides of their mouth all the time. You all know this, okay? They're talking about tightening. We're going to end easy money. We're raising rates. Nonsense, bull blank, and everything else. They're pumping the market. $1 trillion. $1 trillion since just January 1st here, 2023. And now we're, March 3rd, 2023. $1 trillion freaking dollars. Carlos, thank you. People, how many of you honestly have the slightest doubt that that's going on here? Of course, that's what's going on here. The economy around the world is collapsing. Okay, inflation surging. All central banks are concerned with, and this is something else Michael Pentone and I were speaking about yesterday, is keeping this market pumped up. What can they do? Do you remember what happened during the can I even say COVID? I'm going to say COVID. You got to be careful with words you use out here. When they shut down the economy, the market went higher. So there's no connection between the markets and what the economy is doing. If central banks are already going to pump $1 trillion into the market, why not make it 2? Why not make it 5? Why not make it 10? This is obviously massively inflationary. Okay, you can't just create cash and buy assets and there not be a price to pay. You understand? But no one's allowed to know this. You're not supposed to know any of this stuff. Oh, no. You're also not supposed to know that the Federal Reserve has 2 balance sheets. The public balance sheet, which they'll swear to you is shrinking. And then the non-public balance sheet, where they funnel cash all around the world, fund wars and everything else. You can't see that stuff. No one can see that stuff. Anyway, with that said, I want to cover some more of the economic news before we go on to the questions and comments from all of you. So as it turns out, as you and I have clearly expected, more corporations are coming forward saying more layoffs are coming, more layoffs are coming, more layoffs are coming. And look, sadly, it's probably going to be some of you people here, I would imagine, that follow this blog are going to be in that kind of a situation here, especially if you work for one of these corporate entities, the military industrial complex. So, and that's another thing you and I can clearly expect. And I want to hear from you if you think I'm wrong on this. I want to hear from you if you think I'm wrong on this. Wave after wave after wave of more people losing their jobs moving forward as the economy continues to free fall. So also on the economic front, so there's a lot of talk, Bloomberg, Fox Business, CNBC, about the real estate market like crumbling with home affordability now at an all-time record low. Okay, this is part of the system to create slaves. Okay, you can't own anything. You're going to eat bugs. Where's my guy? Eat the bugs. He's not here today. You're going to eat bugs, dog food, cat food, and you're going to be happy about it. Oh, you're gonna love it, and you must comply. You must be very, very nice people and just deal with it because that's what you're getting. There's the crumbs in the handout. So yeah, real estate market coming apart. No surprise here. Like I told you, my house here since the top is down about $130,000. Just freaking lovely, right? Anyway, what else did I want to say here before we get on to the question? What I want you people to do here again is be very cautious. Now I know what it's like for some people. They see the market rally for a day, and all of a sudden they feel like they gotta jump on the. Yeah, there you go. Eat the bugs. There you are. I knew you were here. They want to jump on the bandwagon. No, don't do that. Okay, sit back, relax. Wait. If you want exposure to anything long in this market right now, again, it's commodity ETFs or exchange traded funds. Again, if you are a subscriber to my newsletter, look through that and you will find my at least 2 lists of exchange traded funds that you should be paying attention to. All right. With that said, people, let's cover some questions here with all of you. Remember, it's Friday. It's Friday. Thank you. I'm so happy it's Friday. So what do you, long pork? Okay. Look, what I'm doing here is I'm looking at these. Absolutely get long pork. Pork is definitely a commodity. Coco's roaming around the house, and it seems to have offended some people that I showed his little wee wee yesterday. Remember, I held his little body up, and his little wee wee was sticking out. Some people didn't like that very much. I was just trying to be goofy. Fire up the CUDA. You want to hear what happened? I'm going to tell you about what happened to CUDA. The CUDA is in the shop in Arizona right now, getting some work done on it. Transmission got blown out of the car, so that's getting repaired right now. Anyway, is Bitcoin a commodity? No, it's in a class of cryptocurrencies. Now, cryptocurrencies are under some pressure right now. You know my take on this. All right, look, I don't trade this stuff. I do own some of it. I don't own much anymore. I believe when the meltdown here in the debt market occurs and cash bleeds out of the stock market, you're going to see cash move into commodities. I really believe that. Anyway, yeah, can you believe that? Some people didn't like Coco's little wee wee. I think it's cute. I think the whole damn thing is cute. Anyway, what else you want to cover? What else you want to talk about here? People, did Coco spray? I don't know. Coco's not spraying nothing. Let's not talk about Coco anymore. Could you want me to put up WTI and Dixie on the Trader's Choice? I guess I could add those if you guys want them. Okay, I will look into that. Energy, Lava Girl, absolutely. Energy is the place to be. Look at natural gas. Look at crude oil. Let's put this into perspective yet again, and this includes all commodities as well. They're priced in dollars. The Federal Reserve is determined to kill the dollar in its current form. Understanding that it's going to take more Federal Reserve notes to buy more commodities, well, of course you want to be long commodities, period. I think that's the way. Is gold a commodity? That's how they classify gold. But gold is real money. Gold has been real money for thousands and thousands of years. And just because some freak from the Federal Reserve wants to tell us that it's not real money and central banks, what did Ben Bernanke say? Let me get this right. Ben Bernanke said central banks hold gold for tradition. It's traditional to hold gold. That's why central banks hold them, because it's traditional, not because it's real money and it's real wealth. No, you can't make this stuff up if you try to. PDBC, yeah, that's another way to get exposure. 100% people, absolutely. Walt Disney dollars, yeah, pretty much. Of course, JEPI, still holding. Have not added. I usually add to JEPI every single week. I have not added to it. It still pays, and it will continue to pay a nice monthly dividend. It's a nice way to create an income stream for us all. DVN, absolutely, people. You know what to do. Look, it's all right here. All you guys are of course. Dash is another one. Look, in my view, as I've been explaining, look, cryptocurrencies are volatile to an extreme. You want to hold on to this stuff really for one reason, according to Greg Mannarino. This is really the truth, because I believe we're going to see these things go much higher when cash starts to bleed out of the debt market and bleed out of the stock market. Remember, cash just moves from some asset classes into others. And I believe one of the asset classes it's going to move into is cryptocurrencies. There you go. Commodities. What's Greg Mannarino's favorite of all time? I'm dropping it all over the place. I'm going to give you a hint right here. There you go. Anyway, what is Bitcoin backed by? It's not backed by nothing. Well, why should it be? Well, does something need to be? Are the dollars that you hold in your pocket backed by anything either? I mean, come on. You gotta give me. This whole thing is just, it doesn't make any sense. And just because something isn't backed by something doesn't mean necessarily that it's not going to gain in value. What were tulips backed by back in the days? Other tulips? I mean, you got to take advantage of cash moving here. Anyway, that's all. Crypto is fake. Absolutely. So is the dollar. So is this entire system fake. Thank you, Todd. When you can come to the realization that you're not living in reality and everything you think is real isn't, well, then you can come and tell me that crypto is fake. Everything is fake, okay? The market is fake. The entire financial system is fake. Nothing makes sense anymore. So stop with the fake and the nonsense. These are asinine concepts that people come up with because they have nothing else better to say. That's really the truth here. Yet people who post that kind of stuff have no conception about how cash moves through markets, why it moves through markets, and why it doesn't have to be backed by a damn thing to be worth something in dollars or euros or some other fiat bill. All right, it's too stupid. All right, look, let's do a couple more of these. And there's another one. Henry, thank you. Freedom. Fake freedom. You feel like you're free? Really? What are you free to do? You're a slave to the system. You're free to do nothing, and you have no freaking representation either here, people. It's all an illusion. Everything is an illusion here. Anyway, Yellen is beautiful. Really? Barb T. Yellen is beautiful? Okay. Okay. You're entitled to your own opinion on Janet Yellen. Not my type. Sorry. Not my type at all. I'm sorry. Loretta? No, not my type either. Sorry. No. Anyway. All right, people. Look at Gnome. Exactly. Here's the situation. Not mining stocks. Look, I'm going to address a couple more of these things. I do not own mining stocks. I don't believe I would be buying mining stocks here. I really don't think so. I would rather, if I were going to put my money to work in a roundabout way to gain exposure to physical assets, gold and silver, I'd rather own the physical asset. I've talked about this a million freaking times. Anyway, that is the current situation, people, where we stand. Now, I'm going to tell you something real quick. You and I, are sitting here at the end of a just lovely week. It's Friday, and I'm happy to be here with you. But you know what it means? It means that you and I we have something to do, and we're going to do it together as we always do. You ready? Lean forward. Love each other. Care about each other. Be charitable people. If we adopt this mindset, we could change the freaking world. And it's got to start with someone. Why does it start with you and I? All right, people, look, that's going to be it for today. I will see all of you Sunday for my markets look ahead. I'm looking forward to that. Honestly, we'll try to gain a perspective on this freaking thing that we're in right now. It's just so sick to me, but it's fun. Look, we get to sit here. We get to talk about it. This guy over here, Jerome Powell, wants to buy Anacott Steel. Blue Horseshoe loves Anacott Steel. Okay, buy Anacott Steel. You guys are so funny. Buy beer. There you go. There's something that should help you get through this weekend. A good whole shot. Yeah, whole shots are the way to go too. I got to work on my lights. No racing this weekend, unfortunately, for me. There's no racing here. But soon I will post new videos with not only my Camaro, but with my CUDA. And we'll have some fun with it. All right, people, look, again, this guy here loves you a lot. Thank you, all of you, for being here with me. And I'll see you Sunday, as I said. And then, of course, we'll resume the festivities next week on Monday. I'm looking forward to that. Please take care of yourselves. Be safe over the weekend and be good to each other. Be good to each other. And, of course, be good to your dogs. All right? I'll see you.